fuck's sake. Hello and welcome.
Had a fucking nap in between that intro, mate.
Oh no, I really need to shorten that. It's fucking doing my nut in at the moment.
I had to make sure to mute yourself because you started giggling as the intro was playing. I don't think anyone wanted to randomly hear you start laughing.
All I could think about was the 30-second wait that I just had ahead of me.
Oh, it's just like a da-da, da-da, da-da. Like, it was building. I was almost getting excited.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I'm always giddy for Wednesday night streams.
Mate, it's so much better than my Tuesday night streams. Until
they start winning.
When they start winning, it'll be fucking great.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Those boys, they had a 20-minute chat with Belinda Sharp after the footy on Thursday.
Oh, that's sick.
They were officially Kit Kat is also a nickname. They spoke to him on the weekend. At the game, and they went, "Are we okay if we call you Kit Kat?" And he went, "Pretty much." From what I've heard, went, "Bro, I don't give a fuck," which is always good to hear. I don't know if that's exactly what he said. I doubt it is, but we're just gonna roll with it. But
yeah.
How was your weekend, mate? You get up to much?
Mate, it was good. No, didn't really do much. Just had a quiet weekend in watching the footy. I ended the weekend on better spirits and higher spirits after finally getting a win. After the Titans finally got a win, I should say. And yeah, you know what? Like when your team gets an early win on in the weekend, it just makes the rest of the footy so much easier to watch, I feel like.
Yeah, especially considering you got the beauty of it. Your team won nice and early, and it was probably one of the greatest rounds of rugby league I've ever witnessed in my nearly 25 years of existence.
It was amazing, wasn't it? Like, it was like almost nothing went to plan, but everything went to plan for every team.
The only thing that went to plan in my head was Melbourne Tigers.
Yeah.
That game went exactly how I thought it was going to go.
Well, we predicted an absolute humping last week after Melbourne fucking choked the win against the Raiders the week before.
It was funny.
And,
I was talking to Cooper, and I was winning in fantasy. Fantasy was crushing it. I'm like, the only way I lose is if Pappy gets like 100. What are the odds of that happening?
Yeah.
What does the kid do? Pulls out a fucking 100. And I was like, oh, that's sweet. I got Ruben Garrick. All I need is 28 to win. What does Garrick
25.
do? 25. Luckily, rollover was my friend. And God, that troll mid-try really came in handy for me. I needed those extra 8 points. So I ended up winning by 4.
Oh. I'm actually almost tempted this year. I don't know. I know Cooper's the fantasy nerd, but I'm almost tempted to give that reins to you this year at the moment.
Oh, it's funny. Aside from that paid comp, I'm absolutely crushing everyone. Like, I'm holding the right people. I'm making the right trades. Like, one of the only ones I know, we held on to Sandon when he got his big 80. I had faith in Lukey Metcalf. Kitty Eddie Cortoga. Had faith he'd finally come good.
I'm surprised you kept Cleary this whole time. You usually are a fan of trading in mid-season.
Oh, I've already traded him out. I brought him back in. I traded him out, and then Humphries got injured the same week Cleary came back, and it was a straight swap for me.
Yeah, fair.
So I was one of the only ones last year to trade Cleary, and it nearly won me the comp.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the downfall of everyone. But yeah, it was a tough weekend. It started with heartbreak. And it really took till Sunday afternoon when JDM won the strap for me to bounce back.
Wasn't that just like, I know we'll probably talk about it later, but fucking hell. Like, that was amazing.
I just want to give a quick shout out to fucking Michelle Galogly. She clutched up for the boys. Went to Chancellor Tavern for lunch. Good feed. Recommend it to the boys. Walk in. What do I see in front of the table? 2 flat screens. The left-hand side had the UFC. Right-hand side had the footy on.
That's a rarity, mate. To be at a pub
not
and to
even
have prime position where both sports that you want to watch. It's not like some races in the Singapore or something like that on the screen. Like both sports you want to watch are right in front of you, eye vision, easy to see.
not even it's not even in the sports bar. It's the middle of the just
Yeah,
I don't know what do you call it? The fucking dining
dining area.
area. Yeah, right in the middle. There were so many oldies there, especially when I'm watching Aldo and that just get pieced up. I'm like, oh, someone's gonna fucking complain about this.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if someone does, it'll be me and Cooper scrapping on with the old ladies. I am not afraid of a confrontation right now.
No, exactly. You're revved up
then,
from the UFC. You're watching other people punch on, so now you're able to punch on yourself.
And then I'm revved up, and I'm annoyed about the footy because Pappy's going nuts. And then Cooper decides that every time Sharks would score, that the personal attack was on me because I needed Garrick to do well. So even though I was barracking for the Sharks with him,
Yeah,
it was Sharks scored. He'd go, "Fuck you, fuck Garrick, fuck Manly." Yeah, David, if that's the case, I'll probably come back in about 5 minutes, mate. We'll skip over it because there's none of our teams, but we will touch on a couple of things. But
yeah.
I think it's a perfect little segue. Thank you, Mr. David Barry Possum Spratt. We'll move on.
One of the
to
great names.
Oh, it may be the greatest name. I want to get a shirt of it with a possum with David's face on it.
I am all in for that.
David's in a good mood tonight. Manly announced the Fogarty signing, so he's ready to rock and roll. It's party time for Rumbo.
That signing's getting better and better each week.
Oh, it's so horny. I don't know why, but I'm so excited for it.
So am I.
He's just
I'm
so good.
excited to see what happens. Like
Fogarty's just such a cool guy as well.
He's a beast, mate. I wish. Look, he was so well appreciated. Well appreciated. It was so well appreciated at the Titans. We signed him. He started his career late. He had his best season, and then we swapped him for Shannon Boyd.
Do you guys want to hear a fun fact?
Go.
Jamal Fogarty and Jared Hayne have both played for Parramatta Eels Ron Massey Cup time, which is their third division squad.
Wow. That is crazy.
Point in time, the 7 and the 6 have been worn by arguably the second greatest fullback of all time and one of the best halfbacks in the comp right now. One of them makes sense. The other was a 20-year-old Jamal Fogarty.
How old was Hainsey when he played there?
Last week.
Oh, shit. Was that the first time he's played there?
That's the first time Jared Hayne has played in 7 years.
Yeah, I know. But was that...
he might have played earlier, but I know he debuted at 18.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And the Parramatta, the consensus was that we debuted him too late.
Yeah, well,
that's how much of a prodigy he was. He was playing Origin by 19, Dally M by 21.
That is fucking absurd.
Let that sink in.
Like, I know you don't shy away from a Jared Hayne highlight reel when you're feeling sad. And I've got to say, as a Queenslander, so I know you know this, I also dive into a bit of Jared Hayne highlight reels because it's fucking absurd some of the shit he used to do on a footy field.
Well, I've done a bit of a deep dive. I thought, what better way to spend your Wednesday night? I think it might have been the Wednesday night. It was because the misso wasn't a big fan of the Jared Hayne highlights that I proceeded to watch for the 40 minutes after the stream ended. But we digress. You know what? We're going to start with 09. We'll go in order. And you'd see me do his cool shit, his chip and chases, left, right, turn. When he would score or set up a try, you'd turn around, celebrate with the boys straight away.
Yeah.
How nice to see. Then I scroll to 2014. And I noticed something. He would do his cool shit still, but when he'd score or set up a try, he would do his own little thing first and then come back to the boys.
Yeah.
So we had to make sure that it was all about him first. He'd do his little woo, or his little fucking, and then go celebrate. So you could just slowly see the ego tick.
Yes.
And if I saw this when I was 14, I would have probably assumed his next step would be to go to the NFL because it just makes sense. You watch it. It slowly builds up.
Well, there's a certain... Not every NRL player has that sort of mentality, but if they do, they fit right in with fucking insufferable NFL like just
he's
wide
got the
receiver
same
type
little ego thing that Trell has. Like Trell will do his little dance first.
Yeah.
He's all
Yeah, the
that he
rabbit. The
loves to
rabbit
do.
ears.
Almost like English.
Yeah,
The
English
goanna.
used to do
The
that.
goanna is
Yeah.
a little bit different because it was iconic celebration. The Hayne plane, that's fine.
Yeah.
Which I think it's funny that they say Hayne train and then you do that. But I guess if you do fucking train things, you look a bit stupid on the footy field, don't you?
Well, you're not wrong. It's not the most. It's not the most appealing celebration I've ever seen.
I mean, you can walk around going choo choo, but like,
if you're gonna do that, I feel
that.
like you got to run around like where the fans are and just like run past doing this.
You gotta run.
Get
You
them all
gotta
on
find
board.
a kid or like a big old man who just loves it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a couple things I noticed that I've kind of picked up on. And it all kind of falls into place now that I'm 25, but I'm still holding on to those highlights dear to my heart. I watch them at least once a month.
I reckon once a month's unders, mate.
No, oh yeah. Because what did I do? I went 09, 14, waited for the miss to go to bed, watched Jared Haynes' debut, and then another game. And I went, shit, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be tired in the morning.
Fucking hell.
But yeah,
I got it. Like, just on that, I fucking wish he didn't go to the NFL. I really do.
Well, it's weird because I'm torn because, yes, he was fantastic, but I don't think Parramatta could have grown into the club they were for that 5-6 year span between 2017 and 2022 if he was still at the forefront.
I suppose it was the Hayne show, really. Like, it was he was playing Hayne ball. I wonder actually how he would have got. Like, you said, Gutho, arguably the most, like, the perfect fullback for your period that he's had. But like, if you had Hayne there with Moses, like leading, like Moses needed to lead the team for you to do well. I wonder how that would have gone. I don't reckon it would have. I agree with you. I don't reckon it would have been the same. Yeah,
well, like 2017, for an example, Gutho got injured. Imagine Hainsey slipping into that in that team. You got him, Sammy, Moses. Like, we probably don't lose the shit-stained, thirstinless Cowboys.
Oh, mate, I will never forget that night either. That night that happened, I remember we were going to a party or something, and
we watched the first half at your house, and between half time we walked. We're up.
You were up. We walked like half an hour or 20 minutes, maybe what it was, and then we checked just as we were about to arrive, and you checked the score, and I remember you just like your aura, like your whole mood just fucking changed. I was like, "There's no way they've caught."
Yeah. Oh, let's have a look. Let's jump into the match center. So,
did Semi score like a field run that game?
He did in the first 5 minutes as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Well, look, we were up 10-6 at halftime, and then we missed the first 15 minutes of the second half. And we must have missed most of the second half because we came back and it was 24-10.
Yeah.
And we scored in the buzzer, and I went, what the fuck just happened there?
Mark, yeah, that year that everyone knew who was winning the grand final, like as soon as the finals started.
Oh, yeah. God, I miss Semi Radradra so much.
Oh, my God. He was so fun to watch. It's As a Para fan, I understand how you feel. I don't personally know how you feel because I've never really had that sort of player yet, but I will. If Tino left, that's me.
Well, just think about it. Probably 3 of my favorite players of all time have all left in heartbreaking fashion. Hayne fucked off, Semi fucked off, and Dylan's fucking off.
Yeah.
Am I just too overbearing as a fan and it pushes them away? Like, what's going on here?
They get what's it called? Like, not claustrophobic. They get you're too clingy, mate. You're too clingy.
Yeah. It's a bit of an ick.
They turn around, they say, look, I need some space. I need some time to find myself. And then because you've heard that too many times now, you know that means that it's over and they're leaving.
Like Dylan said that, and I went, you know what will make him come back? If I get his name tattooed on my leg, maybe that'll make him stay. And he went, what the fuck is this kid doing? And I can't say kid. I'm older than him.
I'm not staying and playing for Parramatta to deal with this fucking baby reindeer shit.
I'm way better looking than her. If I was her instead of him, we would have fucked and he wouldn't have made the show about me. Alrighty, segueing on. For the first time since I think the first time we've done it, I've actually done a 10 words or less for all game, and I'm pretty sure they're all 10 words or less.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. Mine are not 10 words or less.
Yours are never. I think you've disregarded it. You're that one person who brings a full shopping trolley to the 12 items or less and goes, I'm already fucking here, start scanning.
I'd be lying if I said I haven't done that on several occasions. And look, put him in the put him on the spot. What are they going to do? Say no? No.
I would.
They fucking get to scan your items.
I'd say no. I'd go fuck off, dog. Learn to read.
Oh, well, fuck you. I'll go do your job then in self-checkout.
That's why I got a job at Macca's instead. Alrighty, I'll start us off. So for Eels and Dolphins, I've gone, how does one make 6 line breaks a minute and still lose?
That's a gnarly stat.
It's definitely not exaggerated.
I know. I said petition to make Simo bionic, and fuck, I wish Herbie could play Origin.
I hope Herbie's all right. I'm assuming he's got a broken neck by the way he fucking acted after he got fucking love tapped.
On Simo, I'm so sad that he's injured again for him.
It's a curse. Riles secretly didn't want to have to pick between keeping Russell in the centers or moving Simo over. So the Gores went, you know what? Fuck it. We know Lomax is coming back. Let's fuck Simo off. Why have a full strength Parramatta backline for once?
And he was playing so fucking good. Like, I love him as a player too. I've been saying it for, I know, I've been saying, he's one of my favourite backs that you've ever had, I think.
Oh, I am a massive Simo man. And the fact that I got him as a try scorer at $2, I won myself some coin. Mate, $50 on, what is it, Simo anytime, and then either Herbie or Penasini to score. Oh, easiest $165 I made in my life.
Talk dirty to me.
I'll let you go first for this one, mate. Titans versus Knights. What have you got for me?
I said Titans crack the code to winning games. No more early leads, only comeback lead to victory.
Beautiful. I've gone similar out, but also very different. I went, who needs suicide hotline when you have a Titans comeback instead? I'm not going to lie, mate. You were a very sad man.
Mate,
I missed the first half because I was at work. And I'm seeing all these notifications come on the All the Balls Instagram. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And it was Caleb. He went rogue.
I went rogue, and then you messaged me at halftime, and I think I responded to you. You said, "Okay, you're really not happy," and I was like, "Just fucking give me until the end of the game, and I can fully settle in." It makes you feel any better.
I'm also upset because I said from the start Dylan Lucas would score, and then fucking Genius Jack put down Bradman Best instead.
I couldn't believe you did that, eh? Like, Bradman Best is a good option for a try scorer, but I would have gone Dylan
Lucas was paying more.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack. This time around, I did it different. I picked my try scorers instantly and then placed the bet. Yes. No second guessing. Alrighty. Rabbitohs Bronx. I went Trell 1.0, showed Trell 2.0 how it's really done.
Nice. I went 77 minutes and 55 seconds, a rare moment where every fan of rugby league all busted a nut or orgasmed in unison.
Alrighty. I want a yes or no, mate. Are you actually for and against Trell's try? You happy with it, or you think it's not the spirit of the game?
I think it's play on. Don't fucking walk off before the whistle's blown.
Oi, Billy, your dad's not the coach anymore. Fucking make the tackle, mate. We get dropped to reserve grade.
Hey, you look like there was some bad scenes from that game, just from Broncos players in general. But like, he does that. No one walks over and touches him, which is literally the rule to end the game. So, like to classify the tackle. Cobbo was walking. Cobbo was walking off the field. Like that's just
Cobbo was already on the flight home to Brizzy.
Yeah,
but it's Maguire's fault. They took him on a Harper Cruise the day before.
Oh my
fucking dare you?
What a dumb fucking thing that they're
heavy was too soft, and they're having a sook because their vaginas are being bruised by Maguire yelling at them. What do you want, mate?
I don't understand this. It's like fucking pub.
It's like getting beaten up. They want to get beaten up and then kissed on the lips afterwards. You can't have it both, mate. It's one or the other.
One way or the other. You didn't like getting kissed on the lips, and now you're getting beat the fuck up.
What do you want me to do? It's like breaking your nose and then fixing it up. I think they want a toxic relationship.
They do. They want sweet symphony, but like behind closed doors, it's like all hell breaks loose. There's fucking.
I only hit you because I love you.
Yeah.
No. Also, we do not promote that type of behavior.
No, we don't.
We don't. It's just what it feels like the Broncos want. We
It's
could be mistaken.
Look, what else are we supposed to think when we look at this team? They've got all the talent in the world, and they serve up like complete nut of shit every week.
Oh, they're just fucking like. I don't want to be rude, but they're just a pack of fucking losers at the moment.
I honestly, I agree completely.
Like, I don't want to be a dick, but like, just stop being so shit at footy. It's not that hard. Says the person whose team is coming dead last, and the other person's team is coming second last.
Yep.
But not the point.
We're allowed to. We're speaking from the heart.
Luke
we have
Rimmer,
nothing to lose.
I changed my one. The other one said, we are graced by Rambo the Multi-King. We'll never forget the 1400 he won. I don't think he'll ever forget that as well.
How could you?
Now I'm going to change my fucking name because he's giving me shit. Oh.
I'm happy for AMI Max, mate.
Hold on, I got this. Done. Fuck you, Luke. Anyway, back to the other one. What game we're up to? Bulldogs, Raiders, mate. What have you got for me?
I said, what the fuck just happened? Critter is not human. Sticky felt that weak gutted dog celebration to his rugby league core.
I like it. I've gone something similar, but again, very different. I went weak gutted dog by day, broken ankle by night.
Next one, I've gone Dragons are cursed to lose any game the opposition team gets a field goal in.
Oh, I've gone, only thing I love more than Para is watching Dragons lose by 1. Alrighty. Panthers Cowboys. I went, I don't know what was wetter. The footies after the trainers were done with them, or me after watching 90 minutes of that game.
I said this went from being the most exciting game to the biggest pussy and golden point I've ever witnessed.
That is true. And Luke Rimmer, do you not believe that was by design? That I know Caleb's favorite drink is Pepsi Max, and Caleb knows that my favorite hat is Pepsi Max.
Look, we're in sync, and we don't even know it. Look, I should get a shirt with
David. David Spratt, we will up the wires. It's still happening. He's back, mate.
We missed you last week.
You need to say it twice because you weren't here. Yeah, fuck. If you told me Warriors were coming second at the start of the year, I'd have a meltdown. I don't believe that's how it should be happening, but fuck. Luke Metcalf is just so hot.
He fucking is. So incredibly hot.
It's all good, Jack, mate.
It's
we know
right.
you've been sick. It's all good. He hasn't been well. It's all good. I saw him for a brief moment today, and then he went back into his little cave of, I don't want to work today. Nah, he's been a sick boy. All right, Melbourne Tigers, mate. What have you got for me?
I said, has Benji left to Fiji yet?
Nice. I went, another case of Tigers rejects bumming the Tigers.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
I'm really happy with this last one. So I'll let you go first for this.
Yeah. Mine's quite simple. I said, someone check Ruben's sports bet. I'm convinced he bet on the Sharks to win.
Oh, we're so close to having the same one.
Oh.
I went, has anyone heard Garrick say he didn't have money on the Sharks? Because fuck, he played like he did.
How's that, eh?
Oh, bro. Let me get some fucking stats up for you for this game. Oh, mate. I have them ready and rearing. I have the Sharks Manly game coincidentally already up as a tab. I was ready. Ruben Garrick. Oh, where are you, you dog? Alrighty.
Look, you still won, okay? You don't have to be salty still about it.
He had a Jack Glogally birthday. 16 tackles, 6 missed tackles.
6 missed.
And 2,000 minus aura points of being a shit dog. Three handling errors.
Yep.
Like, mate, honestly, what in the blue fuck were you doing?
Look, he had
What
a
happened?
fucking what?
It's a serious case of bad karma. The game started. He got in Mulatalo's face for dropping a ball. And what did he do after that? A whole lot of sweet fuck all. Mulatalo made him his bitch. Luke Rimmer is 100% right, and Cooper said it before. Kale Iro is probably the third best center in the comp at the moment, and he makes everyone up against him look like a little schoolgirl.
Literally. Defensively,
David, I'm sorry, but I'm not telling anything but straight facts here. He did it to, I guess he was on Sean Russell last week. I guess that's not that much of a fucking thing. It's not hard to do that. But everything else, he's also scored in every single game he's played in this year.
I saw that last week, and I was like, oh my fucking God. He is absolutely murdering it.
Every one of my Sharks multis.
Yeah.
Because he's always paying at least $2.20. He should be puppy levels of like $10 says he's paying at least $2.50 to score against Melbourne.
Would not even surprise me.
And guess what? Right, he wasn't in my multi, but that's different. Not the point. All right. Sharks Melbourne. Anytime try scorer. Alrighty. $2.35. Close to fucking enough. That is ridiculous for someone who is that good.
About him not being in your multi, with him having scored every game he's played in so far, there has to be a game he doesn't score in.
And I think I got Coates at $1.90, and I think that's good value for Xavier Coates.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yes. We'll get to that. I just want to have a quick rant here. Now that we've gone over those. Do we have a Bunny supporter? Gross. Have they been to the dentist lately? I doubt it. They have as many teeth as we have viewers right now. 2. No, welcome. We love all rugby league fans here. All right, rant time. Let me get some stats up for you. Parramatta had 52% possession. We had 14 more all runs, 2 more line breaks, 4 more tackle breaks. We got out pretty much doubled on kick return meters. We had more passes. We had more kick meters, more forced dropouts. They had more missed tackles. How the fuck did we lose?
Right, can I just say one thing, right?
Yeah.
I have something that I'm going to say about Para. The end of that game... No, they're fucking insufferable. They're the new Broncos supporters. They're insufferable. I cannot stress that enough.
All right, mate. You're getting off topic here, mate. Go on.
Okay, about Para, towards the end of that game, now look, I'm not an X's and O's guy, like really, but I'm watching Para play, and I think there were plenty of opportunities plenty of situations where you just did not choose the right play to ice the game.
Do you want to hear something?
What?
72 minutes and 47 seconds, Isaiah Iongi line break.
Yes.
75 minutes and 26 seconds, Dylan Brown line break. 76 minutes and 41 seconds, Josh Adokar line break. Yeah. 79 minutes and we made 4 line breaks in 5 minutes.
And like, even like, I don't know, like a couple of your fifth tackles, I feel like Moses didn't get them, and I was like, he just was. I just don't understand what was happening. Like you couldn't keep him in their half. You needed to get some field position to try and.
Bro, our forwards got bent over.
I know, but that's where I feel like you need a good last tackle option. But I reckon I counted at least 5 times where Moses didn't get the ball on last, and he's the only one that can kick
Brown's try. We only scored because Toga did that offload.
Yeah.
But I have a question for the Parramatta halves. Why the fuck have you stopped grubbering the ball?
I thought the exact same thing in this game.
We don't grubber it anymore.
I feel like that happens a lot. Like, there's only a few halves now that actually use it a lot. I'll say Brimo uses his grubber a lot.
Brimo loves a grubber.
He does, but like a lot of a lot of teams do not grab with the ball as much as they used to. I'm not really sure why.
Because you got to repeat. If you do a bomb, you're more likely to tap it back. Yeah. Or it's because they don't care for dropouts anymore.
And yeah, the repeat set is not as like.
But Parramatta
it's not as much of an advantage as it used to be.
Parramatta were real big on their grubbers back in the day.
Yeah.
I miss it.
I don't know. I tell you who has been an absolute revelation for your team, and I've got to say, it sort of caught me off guard. Josh Addo-Carr.
Oh, brother.
He has been amazing. Yeah, I honestly reckon you need to re-sign him now. Like, he has been incredible since he's been with Hughes.
Like, Addo-Carr, here we go. He had 22 runs, 239 run meters, 3 line breaks, 9 tackle breaks. And he was 2 steps more from a try assist.
Yeah. And look,
I will say, shout out to Hammer. He baited the fuck out of Addo-Carr and he baited the fuck out of Dylan Brown.
He did. Like, he played those perfectly.
Why do you step inside and
for fuck's sake? You know what? Actually, no, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx anything. But yes,
Luke, why are you talking about how well Brimmer's hammy's holding up? It's like you're going to jinx it. His hammy's going to explode this week. But we don't want that. Touch wood. Dylan Brown, either change hands so you can like offload, or just run to the post.
I don't understand what he was thinking there.
I would have stepped, aimed towards the post, and then set Addo-Carr back up on the wing.
Yeah.
It was a bad day to be a Galogally household.
But it's, I don't know, it's interesting because, like, you could just call it unlucky, but, like, I'll tell you what, like, this is one thing that's really annoying me, and I understand, and I actually heard fucking bloke in a bar talking about it, because remember I asked you, I was like, why the fuck is Mitch Moses not converting? Because he had a conversion in his first game back at the end there.
Yeah.
And I heard, like, bloke in a bar saying is, like, it's not about the conversions like in the game that they're worried about. It's more like the training when you constant repetitions of doing that, like you're at risk of hurting your foot again. So I get that, but at the same time, I would fucking prefer him not training conversions throughout the week and then just keep converting in the games.
Well, we haven't done that because we know that Lomax is coming back, but like Sean Russell can kick it in a straight line and nothing else.
Yeah.
If it starts left, guess what? It's staying left.
And I feel like gone are the days where people aren't sort of crucified for missing conversions because you're expected to get them now, and it's so fucking important to get your conversions because as you look, it lost. Like you could have at least had an opportunity to win at the end, like in extra time or something. Had you got those?
Give you a heads up. He was being fucking crucified by me.
Oh, I understand. That's what I mean. That's what it is like now. But like, I don't know. I would have thought Moses at least like when the game's on the line. I thought he would have fucking straight up just taken the ball and said, "I'm doing this."
Oh, I think Riley Smith is doing a little bit too much at the moment.
I know what you mean. He is. He's been great, but
no, he's been fantastic.
He's halting some of your attack, your plays. I think
at the moment his job should be run, pass, tackle.
Yeah,
run if the opportunity presents itself. But like some of our third tackle kicks, I'm not the biggest fans of. Like especially when you got a boot on mode. I just don't know. But we'll move on. We'll have a quick chat about the Titans game. Aside from obviously how excited you would have been in the moment seeing the comeback, now that you've had a couple of days to mull it over, how are you feeling after the game? Well, are you happy that you won, or are you a bit annoyed that it took a fucking miracle comeback to win?
No, well, I'm happy we won, but my mind hasn't really my mindset hasn't shifted about the team still because we didn't even play good. Like the Knights played shit in the second half. It's as simple as that. They essentially did everything possible to not game. And like even with all the opportunities we had, I don't even know what the stats were in the second half. But like, even with all the opportunities that we had, like we sort of only just scraped by. Like a team like us, we should be able to score points quite easily. Like not easily necessarily, but like we scored a real lucky try at the end there to win.
Well, I was gonna say, like, in the nicest way possible, because no disrespect to Gold Coast, couple of the tries were a bit arsey at the end. Like, a couple
They
of
were lucky as fuck.
Pereira special things, grubbers, offloads.
Yeah, no, we didn't. I'm open about. We did not deserve to win the game because we did not play good. Like,
but that might just be something the little spark you need.
I hope so. I don't know. I keep giving. There's a lot of people that I keep giving Brian Kelly shit, and I will continue to because I just don't think he should be in the team. It's as simple as that. No offense, but you should. He is a liability in our team in any other game. But like he does some nice things, and I feel like that's all people remember about him, and it fucking fucks me off.
He's one of those people that have 6 bad games, but people remember the one good game he had.
Yeah, well, listen to this, right? I don't really understand what Des is doing. So our bench, Isaac Fasua-Malawi, 6 minutes. Arama Hal.
He got HIH, but that's why.
Yeah, but still, listen to this. Our 2 other bench players played 12 minutes and 19 minutes. And then Randall played 36. And then Tino is playing 70 minutes in the middle.
Yeah, but in fairness, he's an 80-minute player.
I don't want him to be an 80-minute player.
But you need him to be. Because look how average...
Are we going to do what Cowboys did to Taumalolo? Because I don't want that.
Well, it's more like what Broncos do with Haas.
But they didn't even do that. They gave him fucking it just I don't know. I know he can do it. But
off 10 off, or was it like 35 on, 10 off, 35 on?
I can't really remember, but I feel like he was on the entire first half
because he's a little bit brittle sometimes, so it doesn't also help that his body. Like, look at Tino in the 70 minutes, he took 24 runs, 244 run meters. Where is his tackles? He would have made at least 40, 39 tackles. His efficiency is a little bit down, 4 tackles and 39, 43 attempts isn't great when you look at like Verrills, who was 43 and 2 missed, but like you just don't want the middle to be a liability for Gold Coast because it's where you guys are your strongest.
Yeah, I know that. And this is where I don't think we're selecting the right team because you can't fucking destroy your best player just because you're losing so much when he comes off. I understand. I just don't. Something like I keep saying, something needs to change. I don't know what it is. I'm not a fucking NRL coach, but
having a look at Parramatta, for example. Dylan Walker played 50 minutes. Moretti played 26 minutes. Dory only played 16 minutes, and Sam Rani played 71. But Sam Rani got hurt. But we've got Junior on a 30 on, bit of a break, 30 on again. Jack Williams only plays 50 minutes. Your back row should be playing 80, to be honest. And Hopgood's minutes are still down.
But look, Tino got taken off on the 49th minute and put back on the 59th minute.
Yeah, well, he should be a perfect candidate for taking him off after 30 minutes, bring him on after the 50th minute.
Exactly. Perfect. So at least he's actually having a decent fucking break. And then he can, obviously he's fucking tired by the time he gets, towards the end of that game. And, he's not dawdling either. He's not just getting through work. He is literally in every play, almost. He's the only one that chases when someone makes a line break, I don't know. I just want them to actually fucking take care of him a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. But look, we'll move on to the Balls of Steel. So it's another week. We're up to round 10 now. I believe one of us is about to get the update up. I'm not sure who it's going to be. Could be either of us. We're both definitely very good at editing and putting things up. But I'm going to give the reins to Caleb this time. So having a look. Bit of movement here. So you still got Painty Haas leading it, 27 points. big jumper, Cleary into third. Tyrrell May's got that second position on lock. And then look, it's kind of the battle of the spines now. Like you've got Metcalf killing whenever the Warriors win, he wins. Munster finally moving up. Him and Kennedy are finally catching up to what the Dally M's are doing. Huddy Young stalled a bit, and then it rounds out with DCE, Reynolds, Gutho, Hines, and Pappenhausen, who, if we could have given him more than 6 points, he would have, because he was so easily our player of the week. But going into Origin period, mate, a couple of these boys, they don't play Origin. They play in these games that the others may have off.
Yeah.
I know Haas has a lead, but I can see one of these boys pipping him. My smoke at the moment, Mookie Metcalf.
Hit Metcalf and Pappenhausen if he doesn't make the Origin squad, which who knows what's going to happen. I don't think he will, but depends. But like if he isn't in the Origin squad, he is going to fucking make some big movements, I think. Especially when also, it'll just be him and Hughes.
Yeah, exactly. Also, perfect segue. We won't touch too much on this. We'll find another episode to kind of bring this up. Give us your quick thoughts. Are you happy with the Vegas teams, or you think there could have been some adjustments?
Look, if I'm being completely honest, I actually am happy with them. I think the Bulldogs definitely needed to go with how they've been at the moment. Cowboys, they're a good team. They're exciting. The Knights, I guess they've got I guess the only thing about the Knights is, and the Dragons actually, they don't really play exciting footy. And I don't know if that's like the best matchup for a Vegas game. But I know they got like KP and Dragons don't really have anyone like that.
Yeah, I guess my thought on it is I think it's the first year there's been a step down, and you're realizing that there's the other teams who haven't gone yet.
Yeah. But
we're banking heavy on a Parramatta Gold Coast 2027.
Can you imagine if we versed each other 2027?
That's my plan.
Because I think we would. I think there's a good chance, because usually they have
I'm
the
scared for
matchup pretty even.
I'm so scared it's going to be Parramatta.
That would make sense, eh?
And then Broncos Gold Coast. Oh, Broncos have already gone.
Dolphins Gold Coast?
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, they're going to have, by 2027, they're probably going to have one of the best halves in the comp if he keeps.
And I guess 2027, that's 2 years away. Munster's broken. Hughes is broken.
Yeah.
Iongi's the superstar. And we've got Lockie Galvin.
Yeah. Also, do you know Iongi's a Queenslander?
I did. He was a Redcliffe junior, played through North and Redcliffe. No one picked him up, and he went to Penrith and played SG ball.
That's pretty cool.
It's fucking gnarly. Who knows? A couple of years from now, mate, they might decide that Hammer's a better centre, and he could be better.
My God, could you imagine that? Hammer in centre, Iongi at fullback for the Finns.
I could see. I meant Queensland.
Oh, yeah, fair. I would have Hammer at centre anyway for Queensland.
Odds of Caleb making it to Vegas. Mate, you've had a bit of a treacherous run. You've missed a couple of Magic rounds now.
I know.
Are we going to have to get upfront payment for you to get to Vegas?
Yep.
All right. Well, 27, Parramatta and Gold Coast are in it. We're in it. I'll have to get a second loan on the house. That's not mine, but Nicole and Chris, if I put a second mortgage on, I'd really appreciate it. Nah, it's all good. I'll be able to do it because Chris will be there. You don't think Chris will make his way to Vegas?
No, he'd have to go.
He already messaged me saying, "Good news, Jack. 18 months. We're saving for Vegas." And it won't be hard to bring Luke and Cooper over. We're going to Vegas. And I go, sweet. Packages, $6,000 gives us 6 nights, accommodation, flights, tickets.
It's really not that bad.
I'm not a big casino man, so I don't need a couple of grand spending money, and I'll be sweet.
Exactly.
But all right, are you for or against no women's game next year?
I can see why they've done it, because it wasn't exactly a fucking good show competition.
You won't drop the NRL games,
Yeah.
And it was either England or the women.
And the England game this year was fucking
Was a
awesome.
cracker.
Yeah.
And I would not be surprised if the NRL is going to purchase Super League.
Yeah, well, it looks like that at the moment.
They can imagine a transfer window.
Did you see that if they
NRL to England?
Yeah, you see if they did that Nick Politis was going to buy Salford or something, and then move it to Manchester, and make it the Manchester Roosters.
I hate that so much. Considering how cool the Salford Devils are.
Yeah.
Like Salford Devils just sound cool.
I know, and it makes sense because I think.
And their logo. Have you seen what their logo looks like, bro?
Yeah,
bro, it looks gangster. It looks like the fucking devil from Pick a Destiny.
It fucking does, doesn't it? Yeah, look, that's such a sick logo. Like that it's a cool team. I don't like that they want to change it to the Roosters.
And they're a good team as well. Are they not? Are they playing now? It's Leeds and Hull KR. I apologize. I thought I got Hull KR and St. Helens mixed up. So my bad. It happens. But didn't want to touch on that too much because we're already fucking flying through. It's been the quickest 45 minutes of my life. Time to talk Origin for a bit. Now, we both made a team. Oh, Salford's coming last. Damn, stuck to suck. Maybe they should be the Manchester Roosters. Fuck me. Holy shit.
What?
10 games, 1-1, lost 9, points differential, negative 331.
Oh my God.
How are you badly? All right. All right, so they have lost 54-0, 28-6, 38-10, 28-0, 54-0, 20-12. And yeah, that's everything. Holy fuck, they're getting bitched.
That is fucked.
Weekend Warriors 54-0. Good shit, boys. All right, so me and Caleb have both selected our predicted Origin sides. We have also got our millions of fans to bring in our Origin sides. We've got one New South Wales side and one Queensland side. To change things up a bit, I'll be in charge of the New South Wales side. Caleb will be in charge of the Queensland. We'll go over our predicted ones first. Actually, no. Let's do the fans' ones first, and then we'll do ours. So we'll kind of compare. So this is from David, his game one side, if he was in charge.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty strong side. He's gone Teddy at fullback. He's gone his wingers, Toto and Lomax. He's gone Critter or Trell in the centres. He's kept the halves as Luai and Cleary.
Mm-hmm.
Front row of May and Haas. 9, Robson. Back row, Olakawatu, Martin, and Yao. With a bench of Watson, Huddy Young, Spencer Lenu, and Angus Crichton.
Wow. The Wally Lewis medal of last year had been demoted to the bench.
In fairness, I don't hate it. He hasn't been that good this year.
I would not expect him to have a bad game for Origin.
His antics concern me. Alrighty, and you've got your fan.
Right, this one. Have you read this team?
I can't say I have.
Okay, don't read it. I'll read it out.
Are you gonna let the crowd know who it is?
I am. I'm about to. If you stop interrupting me.
Oh, fucking kill me, right?
Right. So this is from our dear and loving supporter Hayden Tedeschi. Right. Is it Tedeschi or Tedeschi?
Tedeschi.
Tedeschi. I got it right. Right. So he's got Kalen Ponga at fullback. He's got Xavier Coates and Selwyn Cobbo on the wings. He's got Hamiso and Val Holmes in the centres. He's got Munster at 5'8" and Dearden at halfback. He's got Tino and Corey Horsburgh in the front row. Reed Marnie starting hooker. Bo Fermor and Jeremiah Nanai in the back row and Ruben Cotter at lock. He's got Harry Grant, Jaden Sewer, Mo Fotuaika and Lindsay Collins on the bench. Now, there is one glaring person missing from that team, and that is Patrick Carrigan.
I'm going to give Hayden the benefit of the doubt and say that he did this in a rush and just forgot, or that he just fucking hates Patrick Carrigan.
He's been arguably Queensland's best player since he started playing Origin.
If Queensland bring that side, I'm fucking laughing. We're winning by 50.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but couple of misses there.
There's a couple of things I would like. First of all, Harry Grant not being the starting hooker is sacrilegious. I don't care if he's not 100% fit. DCE needs to be in the team.
DCE will be in there.
Yeah. What else? Cobbo, I guess you can make an argument for him. I don't trust him enough yet. He makes too many errors. Like, it just gives you guys a leg up to, like, target him the entire game.
And if that's your halves, your kicking game is fucked.
Yes, it's shit. Yeah, I don't... Jaden Sewer, I guess he's probably played pretty good. I don't want him in the team. Yeah, he did not perform last year. Lindsay Collins, very poor form this year. I know he's an Origin player, like he's good in Origin. I don't know. Anyway.
That's who I forgot. I knew I was forgetting someone. Lindsay Collins, you have left my Queensland team.
He has also left mine.
Mo Fotuaika. I forgot you existed, mate.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I'll give you my one.
Yeah.
Like, there's one person who I don't think will be picked, but I'd fucking love him to be picked.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got Pappenhausen at fullback.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he'll get picked. I think it will be Edwards, but I'd fucking love to see Pappy at one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've gone Toto, Trell, Critter, Lomax, Moses, Cleary, Haas, Robson, May. I've actually also demoted Angus Crichton to the bench. I just think Hudson Young is in that good a form. He's almost undeniable at this point. I've gone Martin Yao as our captain with a bench of Watson, Lenu, Mitch Barnett, and Angus Crichton. And an extended bench will be Luai, Edwards, Gerbo, and Olakuatu.
Very nice. Right, so I've got Edwards at fullback.
Yep.
I've got Turbo, if he's healthy, on the wing instead of, who did you have? Lomax. Him and Lomax are kind of interchangeable for me. I would love Lomax, and I feel bad for dropping him, but I just think Turbo's just destroyed fucking Queensland too many times. I would be scared for him to be on the team. I've got Cleary at 5'8" and Moses at halfback.
I think they're interchangeable. I think
I agree, but I also think if Moses is the halfback, I think Cleary has a better running game.
Okay. I think one's a bit stronger, one's a bit faster.
Yeah. I think, well, I don't know. It's not necessarily, they're pretty even, but I think
Moses' running game suits a 6 more.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Cleary essentially won a grand final from his running game.
I guess Moses won an Origin with his running game.
Yeah, that's why I've got him at halfback, because it's his team.
I like the idea of having Cleary, Moses at 7 if Lomax is in the side, because you're just getting rid of that combination straight away.
Yeah. So anyway, I've got that. I've got Haas and Barnett starting. Yep. I've still got Angus Crichton starting because I just reckon he's a gun. I understand. Like, I think when Young's played Origin, he's played off the bench and he hasn't necessarily had the greatest time. Yeah, I get that, but I also think that Edwards is just such an Origin player.
I think. Oh, I just fucking need my laptop. I think Edwards and Pups interchangeable. I think.
Well, they just give you different things.
Well,
they give you completely different things.
My only issue with Teddy is when things go south, he tries to
starts
do
getting
everything himself.
And that's the thing that is a serious issue in the Origin arena. It was last time he played.
And look, Edwards and Teddy are both not the greatest ball players. I think Teddy might be a bit better. I agree. 3-0 whitewash. Well, not gonna lie, I'm looking at this team that I've made for fucking Queensland. It looks pretty fucking good. I know Edwards is safe on the high ball and he's good yardage. He knows his place and he won't overdo his hands.
Yeah, look, exactly. And that's exactly right. He's going to blend in to what the team needs. He's perfect at that.
He has gotten flustered a lot, but playing for a struggling Panthers team who have lost so much talent, especially in the last 12 months, compared to a team full of superstars where he can just get in, do his job, and not have to worry about anything. Because Edwards' issue this year is he's not a ball player.
Mm-hmm.
So when he has to overdo his hand, he throws these stupid fucking cutout balls that go into the sideline.
Yeah.
Whereas in Origin, he could take his 20 runs, catch his balls, and just pop up and create the 3-on-2 draw and pass.
Like you got to understand, like your yardage is going to be it's going to be so hard to stop with Edwards and To'o back there. Like
you imagine you start your set with Edwards, To'o,
and if you have Lomax in, which I'm almost 100% sure he'll get in because like he played so well last year. I just think Turbo is just such he's so hard to fucking defend. Like
I think people have rose-colored glasses when they think of Turbo, and they think back to 21, and he just hasn't been 21 Turbo since 21. He's busted. He's not playing 100% at the moment. He's got everything fucking strapped up.
I understand that. It's like I said, it's interchangeable for me. I'm the last person to have rose-colored glasses about him because I honestly couldn't give a shit.
But I hear it all the time. I think Lomax is now the better athlete, and you're on the wing. What he needs on the wing, stay on your winger, catch the high balls, yardage, finish well.
And that's the thing. Like, yeah, I look. Lomax is 90%, 99% going to be the wing.
Depends how he plays. If he plays like dog shit on the weekend.
The only thing that might stop him is if he looks injured still.
Hear me out. If Fox brains it again this week,
that wouldn't surprise me. He's always played fucking well in Origin.
You move To'o to the right-hand side with Critter, where he started his career.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I don't think it will happen, but it's interesting.
Just to finish off, I've got Lenu and May off the bench as well. Because I just think Haas comes off, you replace him with Haas, essentially.
My thought process is you take Haas off, you have 20 minutes of Lenu fucking balls to the wall, and then another steadying forward in Barnett, and then you have the workhorses have a bit of a break, and then rip in again in the second half.
I'm looking at May and Lenu. I'm looking at May playing as how he did with the Roosters, as like a 30-minute fucking absolute like weapon. Like him and Lenu just absolutely going skits for half an hour. Both of them Lenu's a fucking psycho. May's got that in him. Like, especially, I'd love to see him in Origin. But
I swear, I love Gerbo. I do. I love him so much. If he gets fucking peaked over Tyrrell May, I'm gonna have a quarter-life crisis, and I'm already on the fucking way to it.
Okay, can you explain? So many NRL personalities are saying that he has to be picked. I understand the spirit, the fucking passion, and all of that shit that he provides. He cannot keep up in the Origin arena anymore. It's as simple as that.
If you pick him, you start him and he plays 15 minutes and you live with the 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a cutthroat fucking business. This fucking stick and pick that Queensland did, it was fucking easy to do when your whole team was fucking Hall of Famers.
Exactly.
No, Matt Scott, I guess we have to pick him. Yeah, fucking suck one. Like, fuck off.
It's different now, and the
meta for front rowers is mobile, agile athletes.
Yeah, and so with your squad, go.
Well, sorry, I was gonna say Barnett and May are interchangeable for me.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna have chaos with a bit of subtleness.
Yeah.
I think Lenu and Haas are.
I just think Barnett is like. I think he just is more impactful for a short period of time, and that's why I would probably start him. And then like May gets through shitloads of work. He doesn't necessarily have those bursts of fucking energy.
Hear me out. Start Barnett in May and bring Payne Haas on after 20 minutes.
Oh, that's a fucking nightmare to think about.
Like, just imagine after 20 minutes, you bring on Haas and Lenu to just run right in the middle.
That is a nightmare to think about.
Like, May and Barnett hold the fort up. They take the tough carries, and you bring on your impact players. Like, imagine you bring on Watson, Lenu, Haas in the space of 5 minutes.
Okay, well, put it this way. So every other time that Lenu's played Origin, right, he comes on and he's sort of... Him alone is sort of the impact player there. Like, so they're sort of only, like, trying to put a stop to his, like, momentum and impact. You bring him along with Haas and Watson, that's fucking scary.
Bro, you do a 4-person interchange. You take off Barnett, Robson, May, and Hudson Young, and you bring on Watson, Lenu, Haas, and Angus Crichton.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
And they just, like, your forwards are getting tired. It's interesting.
Yeah.
They won't because Haas is so good, but, like, the prospect of just
that is
Haas...
fucking... It's horrifying.
He can play 60 minutes. He can play 60 minutes. That's fine.
I know. And that's the scary part. Like, you got two hugely damaging forwards that just get through their fucking work they can do it. They can play a whole game. Probably not in Origin, but they can play a whole game. And you've got those two on the exact same fucking team. It's crazy. It just helps you so much with your bench. Because, like, if anything happens and, like, you go, all right, Terrell, you got to fucking play 65 minutes tonight. But, yeah, fuck it. He wouldn't even blink.
Yeah, cool.
Like,
we go, cool. What do I do? Tackle, run, offload? Yeah. I do that every day. But
exactly.
Yeah, a lot of options are there. It's a strong side.
It's a really strong side. Really,
I can see a world where Robson doesn't get picked. Watson plays 80 at 9. Packer goes to 14. That. Neither do I, but, like, it's an option. Like,
I think you're getting rid of the extremely defensive. So this is why I wouldn't like. So your forward pack is just big fucking workhorses, right? And, like, there's so much size in it. I don't think Queensland can out size or out muscle use, right? We just seem thin in the forwards. I don't know why. It's just a thing that it just feels like it. So I'm not really sure how they're going to do it or how Billy's going to select it, but I would not be surprised if they choose, like, if they go down the more, like, Bulldogs route and don't necessarily pick size, like, big poppers on the bench or something and try and fucking outwork your big forwards. But I don't know. I don't really know what the game plan is there. But this is, like, why Watson Watson is perfect at 14 playing behind them. And, like, Robson can play 80 minutes at hooker defending his fucking ass off. Like,
yeah,
I think it would be silly to not choose him.
But yeah, let's have a look at the Queensland team. I'll let you go first because you are said Queenslander.
Yeah.
What have you got for me? Let's see how similar our teams are.
Right, so I've got Ponga at fullback. To be honest, fullback was a pretty hard spot because there's not really anyone jumping out the gate, like, to claim it. But I've gone Ponga because I just feel like he always seems to, aside from last year coming off the bench in a shit position, like in a shit situation.
That was a fucking woeful idea.
Yeah. He's fucking brained it in Origin. So I got Ponga at fullback. I've got Coates and Taulungi on the wings. I've got Hammer and Holmes. that like Holmes, I like Hammer is a lock. I honestly did not think there was many other options at centre. I'm not sold on Holmes because I just feel like he has so many defensive breakdowns now. But like, hopefully, he can pull it together. And
he'd be on Trell as well.
Well, yeah, it would be. But it's fucking scary. Like, really, really fucking scary. But anyway, so I got Holmes, and then Money and DCE. I feel like they just have to be there. I've got Tino and Cotter starting front rows, which may change, but this is what I've got at the moment. Harry Grant, hooker. I've got Bo Fermor and Tom Gilbert in the back row. Carrigan at lock. Dearden at 14. Horsburgh, Arrow, and Nanai. And then Kurt Mann, number 18, which I'm tossing up putting in the team.
Yeah, so I've gone pretty much the same. So 1 through 10, we are the exact same, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I threw a little Grant / Marnie, depending on fitness.
Yeah.
I've gone Nanai and Gilbert in the back row.
Yeah.
And then I've gone Dearden, Horsburgh, Fermor, and Fodawaker on the bench with Marnie, Cobbo, Collins, and extended bench. But that'll be Marnie / Curtin, man. I think with Nanai, I'm torn between him being an impact player and him having to warm into the game.
Well,
I don't think you could throw Nanai in off the bench in game 3. I think he's too much for liability. I think he has to ease into it and warm up to it.
I agree with that completely. And it's the only thing that worries me because, like, yeah, it was one decision. Like, that whole game 3 last year, you were fucking peppering him because he is the defensive liability in this team.
Yeah. Another big issue I have with the Queensland side. I don't know if it's just me. I don't think Gilbert has the gas tank to play 80.
I don't think. So here's
He just looks tired.
I agree. And this is where my thought process is, right? So I think we're both in agreement. Cotter can play 80 in Origin. He has before.
He has, yeah.
If needs be.
Playing 80.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Cotter gets moved to the edge. Whether or not he gets picked there, I wouldn't be surprised. Billy's done it like 3 times now.
You do this. Hear me out. You start Cotter on the edge.
Yeah.
You bring Big Red to start. And then you have Gilbert come on as a bench forward instead.
Look, and he can just go ham until he gets gassed.
Or, no, just do this. Go Nanai. Nanai and Fermor, they're on the same side, but they're both left-sided back rowers.
Yeah.
You don't really...
I mean, if I'm being completely honest, Fermor can play both sides at a high click. He can.
I think Jaden Silver's going to jag himself a back row spot on the right edge because he's a right-side back rower.
It's going to be interesting.
I can see a world where Fermor misses out for Silver.
I think that is fucking stupid if he does. Like, I seriously do. That's no bias whatsoever. He is quite literally, like, he's the best back rower in the team there. Like, he's the best back rower.
He's playing the centers as well.
Exactly. And that's why, right? So I've got Gilbert on the edge because I've got him there just for defense, right? Like, he's fucking really good defensively. Yes, he's going to get tired defending on the edge there. So it'd be interesting to see what happens there. But, it's neither here nor there. I also, toss up whether Cotter should be lock but him and, Carrigan and, I would have Tino definitely in the forwards, but him and Carrigan are kind of interchangeable. It doesn't really matter what number they are. They can one of them can be the link man. I don't know who it's going to be. I think Carrigan's got the best ball playing out of them.
Yeah. I was tossing up a way to have, I'll come off the bench for New South Wales because it pisses me off when he plays lock. He tries to do too much.
I know that's I do get that. I think he's played best for yous when he's come on as a front row.
Yeah, he comes on, he has a fucking crack, and then he goes home.
Yeah. My thing, and I don't know, I think Dearden can be a really good 14, right? Like, he strikes me as someone who can replicate what Ben Hunt does.
Yeah.
I'm worried about it, but in saying that, from all I've seen of Dearden in Origin, he's fucking played really well in that stage. I am really, really, really torn. I am 90% sure I want Kurt Mann in the team.
Well, did the man or didn't for me?
I know, because
otherwise
your bench is too small.
Yeah, and our bench is so fucking big.
And that's the issue. Like I've got Arrow in there at the moment. You could put I tossed up putting Moe in there. But
I've gone Mo because I think you guys just need big boys to combat.
I wanted a bit of dog, huh?
Yeah, because you got to look at the moment. Our smallest forward is Angus Crichton.
I know, it's fucked up, but this is what I mean. Like we can't go toe to toe with that forward pack. We can't play New South Wales footy and go toe to toe with that. We will not.
I think you have to try and just run around us.
And that's what I mean. It's where you kind of have to lean into the smaller, more mobile forwards. And this is where I'm like,
our game is going to be every one of our forwards can bang out. Every one of our players, bar 1, 6, 7, 9, can bang out 200 plus run meters.
I know.
I'd probably exclude Trell because he doesn't. That's not how he plays. But
yeah, put him in a good position. He's going to score.
Yeah, but like Toto Lomax would take 2 runs to start in for club.
Yeah.
You know how much more energy they'll have? It'll be Toto, Trell, Critter, Haas, kick.
And this is where I
like side left hand. Moses kicks at 60 meters.
It's just you've got the perfect balance for a team. I'm just not sure how they're gonna select this. There's talks that Muntz is gonna be played at fullback.
That's a bad idea.
I agree. I don't know if he has the leg, the fucking 30s now? Endurance for that now. Yeah, he is. Yeah,
he's just I never rated him as a fullback. He's always been so much better in the 6.
Yeah. Because I don't like it. That's what apparently Slater's been thinking about that. One person I'm very intrigued about. I think it's too soon at the moment. But obviously, people have been thrown in this position, like in the same position as he is, and they fucking killed it. Like, I'm wondering if Purdue, how he would go in Origin. The only thing is, you can't play him at centre because there's no fucking way he's going to be able to defend those centres, in my opinion.
He'd be up against Trell.
Yeah, that's just fucked up. You cannot, that's just fucked up. I mean, I look at... It's funny because I see Trell in Origin and I instantly I write off that side. Like I don't believe that anyone can truly defend him.
Yeah, when he's playing Purdue, who is 6'1", 83 kilos.
Yeah.
And then Latrell Mitchell is, let's have a look at the side. 1.93 m, 102 kilos. So he's given up nearly 20 kilos.
Fucking hell. That's ridiculous.
He's only 27. That's fucking wild.
He's been around for so long.
He debuted in 2016.
That's fucked. Oh. So, yeah. I just don't. I'm always going to be confident. No, I'm never confident in Origin. I'm always going to be positive. It's so hard. And this, I guess, is how you guys felt like when we just had that rinse and repeat.
Here we go.
What?
Mal Meninga's Bolter Origin side.
He said someone so off cuff, I could not believe it. I can't remember who it was. I could not friggin' believe it. It was someone incredibly random.
I'd be going in Alec McDonald.
That's right. I was like, what?
Alec McDonald.
I was like, I read that. I was like, are you just saying this for the sake of saying it? That is the most random fucking person I have ever heard. I just realized I fucking forgot someone that I was talking about for a while. Trent Liero.
Alec McDonald is a Kiwi.
Is he actually?
Oh, actually, he moved to Queensland when he was 9, so it could be either or. But yeah,
Oh,
I just read Alex McDonald is a New Zealand professional rugby league footballer.
Oh.
Oh, there's no fucking way he's picked a fucking Kiwi.
So yeah, look, there's another option like Trent Liera's 18th man in Game 3
that's
last
fucking
year.
rude, Luke. Fuck you. Go the Storm. All right, he's not a good-looking dude.
Actually, I'm actually going to make a change, right?
Who does he look like?
Who? Alec McDonald.
He's got the giga chin.
He does have the giga chin, that's for sure.
He looks a little bit like Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Is he that guy in that fucking... Firm? Yeah. He does. He looks like someone else. I've got no idea who.
Is it Crimson someone? That's superhero. He looks a bit like Quagmire.
Yeah.
Don't know. I just want to stop looking at him because it makes me feel uncomfortable. Look, I'm pretty set with my team. I think Edwards will be in there. I think it's Edwards or Pappy, Trell or Lomax, Turbo or Lomax, Luai, clear Moses. But if you pick fucking Luai, you suck. What are you gaining? A step?
No, you're not gaining. Like, so you're talking Luai at 6. If you pick Luai at 6, is that what you mean?
Yeah, Luai 6, Cleary 7. So you're sacrificing a kicking game.
Okay, can I just want to stop this conversation right now.
Moses is a better defender.
Can I stop this conversation right now? Can I just say my thoughts on this?
That Luai's running game is that much better.
Can I say my thoughts on this?
Is this my internet dying or is this his? I think it's mine. It's probably mine.
I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
I can hear you now. You just disappeared. Okay. I don't know if it was you freezing or me freezing. I can't remember the kid show, but he looked like the villain. I think it's Phineas and Ferb. Anyway, wait, what were you saying?
Is it? Does he look like the guy off Lazy Town? Was it Lazy Town? What was that fucking show? Hold up.
Yes.
Oh, the guy that dressed in purple. What was his name? What was his name? Robbie Rotten.
Do you know that was an Icelandic TV show?
Really? Yeah. Oh my God, he looks so much like that guy.
Yeah.
He looks so much like him.
He almost looks like fuck. Yeah. If he had Sporticus's little fucking moustache, he'd be sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Stephanie. I remember her being kind of hot when I was younger. Yep, and it stayed when I was younger because not anymore. Anyway. What were you gonna say? You were starting to say something, and then one of our internets fucked up. I'm assuming it was mine.
It was definitely yours. Look, I want to end this conversation right fucking now. Why the fuck would you not have Mitch Moses in this team, considering what he's fucking done every time he plays Origin? It makes no sense to me.
He's a right side halfback. He's not a 5'8". Luai and Cleary played club together for years. Blah 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 blah.
I do not give a fuck about that because you think that Mitch Moses and Nathan Cleary, two of the best. Yeah, you think two of the best halfbacks in the comp at the moment, two of arguably the best halfbacks in the modern era, can't fucking play on other sides of the field? That just makes no sense to me.
Bro, it's fucking stupid. Joey Johns played 9 because you picked the best fucking 17.
Exactly. Like, I just...
I'm getting a knock on the door. Hello?
No.
Would you like to come say goodnight?
Tips?
Yeah, well, I agree, but it's time for our quick segment of Xavier's tips. To do his NRL tip.
Oh, Addy's tips.
Addy's tip. Do you want to do your tips, buddy?
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh.
I want to talk to my phone. Hello.
Hey, bud. Hello.
All So last week, Atticus went. How did he do? 4 from 8.
Pretty good considering.
He tipped Para, Newcastle, Brisbane, and Manly.
Tip the Titans,
Tip the
but
Dogs.
mate.
Good tip, buddy. Nah, he didn't. Alrighty, Addy. First game. Eels or Knights? Stop eating the microphone. Para or Knights? Come on.
Knights.
You want to pick the Knights to beat Para? Okay. The Doggies or the Roosters?
The Roosters.
The Roosters?
Me the Doggies.
The Doggies. The Dolphins or the Warriors?
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins. The Cowboys or the Sea Eagles?
See, me the Cowboys.
The Cowboys. All right. The Sharkies or the Storm? Sharkies. And then the Broncos or the Dragons?
The Dragons.
The Dragons. Okay. The Raiders or the Titans?
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
Which one's the bunnies ones?
The Bunnies are here. The Tigers or the Bunnies? The Bunnies. Can I say a bit louder?
The bunny.
The Bunnies. So you got the Bunnies, the Raiders, the Dragons, the Sharks, the Cowboys, the Dolphins, the Doggies, and the Knights.
That's like
That was all your tips?
Mm-hmm.
Can you stop kissing and licking my microphone, please?
Bye-bye.
Say bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, hop off.
I can't talk to it. He can't hear me.
He could hear you. Yeah, he said goodbye. He just can't hear him because he's in my headphones.
Oh, chump.
Now you gotta go to bed now, buddy.
Does one want to say bye?
Come here. Ready?
Bye.
Bye-bye, Addy.
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
All right. Say he said goodbye. As if he picked the fucking Knights.
I've got a hot take. The last couple of weeks has proven to me that Addy hates Para.
That's the lava.
I think so. Is the floor lava?
Like that.
Oh, okay. We'll go to bed, buddy. Well, yeah. He came back on a couple of days later last week and then went, that's good, buddy. And then went, oh, I want both teams to win. Okay, that's not how it works, buddy. Come on. Out your hop. Yeah, he's all bitch, that kid. I hope fucking Paramount put 50 past him. He's coming last in that comp, so it serves him right. It's a good little segue, but because we've got about 8 minutes to wrap this up, because it's hard for people to listen to us for an hour, let alone an hour and a half. My God, next week's going to be a big episode.
Yeah,
bro, we might have to do an Origin special next week on its own.
I think we
do
will.
we want to have do we want to predict the women's Origin?
Sure.
New South Wales are going to win. Anyway, moving on. I'll let you know, everyone I pick as a try scorer is in my 9-leg multi, if you guys are interested at all.
I've got a serious question about this game.
Yep.
How the fuck are the Knights paying $1.80?
Oh, we've moved on. I was looking at the women's game still.
Oh, sorry. I thought
don't
we swiftly moved on after you said New South Wales will win.
Just anytime try scorer is the first leg of my 9-leg multi.
I got Jamie Chapman anytime.
Yeah, I'll have Jamie Chapman anytime as well.
Mate, she's going to come with a vengeance. She's recently come under attack from an AI generated photo. Don't know if you heard about that.
I did. Do you know what? I think it's bullshit. I don't think it's AI. I think she's using it as a cover. Nah, I'm just playing. We like him more than we like Hammer Chapman. Well, I do at least. Don't know. Do you know what scares me a bit? Do you know why I would have Knights at $1.80?
Why?
Because they're left-hand side of Sharp, Lucas, Best. Fucking scary. They can't defend to save their lives, but fuck, it's scary.
But the thing is, the Knights do have good defense.
They do. I think we've got a more mobile forward pack. I've heard some big raps on Mr. Tony Mattelli.
Mm-hmm.
Big boy, 191, 108 kegs. Hayden, why didn't you put Patrick Carrigan in your Queensland side?
That is one of the most absurd things I've ever seen. That team was absurd.
How did you forget Carrigan? I don't hate the team, but where's Carrigan? We'll wait for him to come back with that one. But look, Parramatta, they've dropped.
Did you and two out and out hookers on the one team?
It happens, mate. Look, we've not gonna lie. He's not the greatest front row. I think he's such a better lock.
Are you actually being serious?
Oh, I think he's so much better as a lock than he's a front rower.
He's a great lock, but fuck me dead, mate. He essentially plays like a front row when he plays lock.
Yeah, but when he plays in the front row, sometimes he wants to be a ball-playing lock. So he'll have his games where he plays like a bit of a bitch.
In Origin, literally all he does is run the ball and defend.
Well, good. But I don't give a fuck about Origin because Queensland fucking suck. Anyway, the big story about this one is Zach Lomax is paying $1.98 to score. So if you have a house, put it on that. If you don't, ask your parents for theirs.
So he is being defended by the debutant Fletcher Hunt.
Correct. Fuck that for a first assignment.
That is absurd.
He looks like he was born in the fucking bush. Holy shit, that kid looks great.
That's a haircut of note.
Who would have thought you'd have two Fletchers with both dirty-ass mullets?
They've grown different breeds in Newcastle.
Oh, fuck me. But we've dropped Geimer, which I'm okay with. I don't think Dory starts. I think Matto gets brought in late.
Do ya?
I've heard some reports.
I've heard reports he's being shopped around.
He's been shopped around for years. I also think our bench shits on their bench for some reason. I just don't rate their bench.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
But look, I've got Parramatta 13 plus. We have to click one game.
Yeah,
we have to click. I think this is the game we click. I have to. So I think click. If this isn't the game we click, we never click.
I think it's a pretty good opportunity for you too. Like, I don't think the Knights are going to be throwing much at you, like judging from their performances so far. Happy New South Wales fullback.
He's actually my fullback in my predicted 17. I have him as my number one. I like it a lot. I don't think it'll happen. I wouldn't say he's the best by miles. I think Haydos is real big on recency, and he's had the best game a fullback has had in a long time.
Like I'll quickly skip back. If I was to say who I'm more scared of being your fullback at the moment, it's Pappy. I just don't think they'll select him.
I'd love to see it, but
so would I. I'd love to see him. He deserves to play Origin. He really does.
I don't hate him at 14. He killed it at 14 from Melbourne.
I think he's just taken way too much away from Watson at 14. Yeah, I don't know if you're remembering how.
You don't have Watson at 14. Yeah, well, that's it. But anyway, this drags out so quickly. Holy shit, we talk way too much.
I know.
Roosters Bulldogs, very interesting game here. You've got the Dogs after that big ass comeback.
I have Para winning, and I had Lomax to score, but you know what.
Well, my bold prediction from the game is that Dylan Brown fucking brains it to show his new fans what they're thinking of.
True.
What they've got
What about that storyline?
How much is he paying anytime? God, I'm an addict right now when it comes to gambling. Just so much. It makes watching sports so much more enjoyable when there's money on the line.
It's like fantasy making the game more stressful when you're wanting players to do well. It's that, but adding spending money.
$3.90. I don't hate it.
Oh, that's
don't hate it. Fucking tasty. I've got Dogs.
Yeah.
but it's close.
I've got the doggies. I just don't know how the fuck they go backwards after that win last week.
Well, I got to think. You got Critter on. Should be on Toya.
Yeah, who's will he be? I thought
No,
Toya
he
was
won't.
Toya's right hand side.
Toya's with Tupou. I thought no. Toya's with Tupou. Smith with Nawaka. Is that right?
I believe so.
Because Sherry's with Montoya. Yeah, because
Yeah.
evens are left, odds are right.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me because Moses, I don't know. Anyway,
I
I've got
don't know.
Kira scoring. I'm
That's it.
confused.
Yeah, so I'm completely and utterly rattled, but I've got
Doesn't
the
matter
doggies to
what
win.
side that fucking Kira's is on, he's getting a meat pie.
Hundo. He is so fucking good.
He is. And Critter's in some fucking form at the moment.
Well, like, he would have so much confidence after last week. Like, he always has confidence.
193. And he's just, if I'm
but
being
just
honest,
last week, they were behind, and he's like, all right, like, I'm not going to play a role like this second half. I'm just going to get the fucking ball and destroy Sebi Chris.
Well, it's crazy because they have such an underwhelming looking forward pack.
I know.
Like, let's compare. I'm going to give you two names. Tell me who you'd rather. Ready? King or Lenu?
Lenu.
Watson, Marnie.
Watson.
Saluka, Fafita, or Nafahu White?
Nafahu White.
Kickout or Gus?
Like, I'd prefer Gus. Kickout's in some fucking serious form at the moment. But
That's a close. That
is.
Harry Hayes or Siwa Wong?
I honestly think that's close as well. He's been fucking killing it, Harry Hayes. I also think Wong's better, but I think Hayes has been absolutely braining it at the moment.
Well, let's base it off name value now, just to drive home.
Okay, name value. Okay, Radley wins that.
Wong wins that. Gus wins that. The Fahu probably wins that. Connor wins that. Lenu wins that.
Yeah.
What are the odds the Bulldogs have fucking beat down on them?
Oh, I'd put the house on it. They have the way that they play. Like, you got to give props to Serraldo because fucking hell they play. Like, it's just the perfect play style for their team. And they just bully you. And it's fucking absurd to watch sometimes.
It's fucked. And that's why I've got Dogs winning and Kira has to get a cheeky meat pie.
I got Dogs, and I think Critter's going to go over again.
Well, they can both go over, mate.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Let's speed run through these because it's time to fucking hop off and go to bed.
It really is.
Finns, Warriors. Who the fuck do I have? I think I've got the Warriors winning this. I think it's close, but
I'm going to go Waz and Lukey Metcalf to score a meat pie.
I've gone Waz and Hammer to score.
Nice. Good one.
Cowboys, Sea Eagles. Another coin flip. I've got the Cows to win this.
So do I. And I have Robert Derby to score. I've got Robert Derby to score after something we glossed over last week. He had one of the worst games I've ever seen in terms of knock-ons.
But he still finished on like 50 fantasy points.
Yeah, he fucking... It's not like he shut down and went into his shell. Like, he played fucking well, but he just kept dropping the fucking ball.
Oh, bro. It
felt my sorry for him.
Yeah, bro. It hurts to watch.
That'll be close.
Storm. I think Nanai has a good record of scoring against Manly.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
He'll be on he won't be on Ola. He'll be on Burbo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall I say more?
No, you shall not say more.
Yeah, didn't think so. Sharky Storm. It'll be close. I can see what the Sharks win.
Storm.
So that's why I've gone for Melbourne. Yeah. And Coach is going to break his longest drought of no tries.
One game.
He didn't score the week before either.
Right.
Yeah, I think this is his third week without a try.
Okay, well, yeah. I'll go Storm and Coates too, to be honest.
And then we got Raiders Tits. I'll let you go first because I don't think you're going to like my response.
No, I'm going to go the Titans in an extremely close game, which... Oh, we missed one. We missed Broncos Dragons.
Oh. Hear me out. Sorry,
I'm
Hayden, because I know I'm going to the game with you. I'm going to go the Broncos. I think they bludgeon them. I think they bounce back. Suncorp, Sunday Arvo, and my boy Ezra's getting a meat pie. It's got a feeling.
Back. Yeah, I'm changing my mind. If they're paying $1.29, that's fucking crazy.
Look, I'm happy to get the tip wrong because I'm going to support the Dragons, but fuck, I hope Mam scores.
I'll go Bronx, and I'm going to go Willison to crash over. Raiders Tits, Titans, extremely close game. Fuck it. Look, it's so hard to talk about this game. I'm just gonna say Titans 1-12 and Remo and Campbell to score. I can't really delve into that game much more.
I think Ricky lights a fire under the Raiders and they come out fucking firing.
Yeah.
I unfortunately think the Raiders are going to run through us.
I hope they do what they did last week. That'd be nice.
It would be. But as long as Hoskin gets a meat pie. Started Jack Roller again.
Yeah, I'd very much like that.
And then to round this off, because we are 6 minutes overdue now, we're like a fucking baby that just doesn't want to be born yet. Tigers, Bunnies. I think the Bunnies are on a bit of a roll now with Trell.
Yeah.
And to round it off, Isaiah Tass is going to score.
Nice. I'm going Bunnies and Trell to score.
If you're keeping up with that, guys, that is Sergis, Lomax, Kiraz, Hammer, Nanai, Coates, Mam, Hosking, and Tass to score. Power played. That turns $5 into $9,703.32.
I'm praying that you hit that, mate.
If you guys want to jump on that, jump on to my feed. I'm going to update my name to an All the Balls related one. It's going to now be ATB Podcast. Caleb, which animal should we have? We've got a bull, a dragon, elephant, goat, gorilla, dog. We're going for a gorilla.
Gorilla, I think that fits at the moment.
Oh, actually, there's a kangaroo one. Fuck that. We're getting a kangaroo.
Yeah, kangaroo.
Look at kangaroo in green and gold. Done.
Nice.
Yep, so in all capitals, ATB, Alpha Tango Bravo. Or all
nice
the balls. If you want to be
phonetic letters there. Phonetic alphabet.
And then podcast. Jump on it. It's on my feed. If you look at my last resulted ones, I am 0 for 1. Alrighty, mate. Quick shout out. Jack Della did us proud.
Oh.
Best boxer in the UFC, baby. We won't delve into that much because we've been here for nearly 100 minutes. I could go for 100 more, but I don't think anyone cares to listen to us for that much longer. We've got too much to talk about. We're going to have to delve into 2 episodes pretty soon.
I honestly think we're going to have to, eh?
We're going to have to do a review and a preview. We might do a review on a Sunday night because neither of us do fuck all on Sundays.
Nah, that's actually a good shout, to be fair.
We'll talk about it and then we just won't do it, but it's an interesting one.
Well, I'm all for a Sunday one.
I'm all for a Sunday. Jump on, quick review of the game, and then we could just do previews on the Wednesday.
Previews and some shit talk.
Yeah, that way we'd rather 2-hour sessions than 1 hour and 40.
I agree.
Luke, no one fucking invited you to this, mate. No, please don't leave. You still got a shirt when we finally make one. We just need to make some money first. Alrighty, well, that's everything. We appreciate the millions of people to listen. Just stop watching Talking Power and watch us twice a week. No, I'm kidding. Talking Power is a beautiful podcast for all things Power. Tuesday nights at 8:15. But look, that's all for us. We'll be we might be back on Sunday. Who knows? We'll keep you in the loop. But go Power.
Love yous and leavers. Goodbye.